Vimal, I'm going to come to you. I hope you can hear me. You're in Sri Lanka right now. Vimal, I hope you can hear me. Vimal, are you there with us?
Yes, Sunil. Could you please repeat? Because a lot of noise going on. Just requesting you to repeat the question.
No, I haven't asked you anything as yet, Vimal. These two are meeting after a long time, and that is the reason why this match is so eagerly anticipated, because India and Pakistan, for whatever differences they have outside of the stadium, does not also allow them to compete more often from within the stadium. But what can you tell us in Sri Lanka, where you are right now, as to what kind of response the local crowd is also giving to this great rivalry?
I think, Sunil, over the last few years, I have covered some of the fine India-Pakistan matches, and I remember covering the last matches in Melbourne. Obviously, that kind of the people are not here because obviously Melbourne's capacity of 1 lakh plus. Here only 35,000 capacity. But lots of Indians have especially came from India, and even though the ticket prices were exorbitant, they didn't stop the Indian fans. Right now, not only Indian or Pakistani fans, and the kind of atmosphere generally what you witness is typical of that Indo-Pakistan rivalry. I think why there is so much interest for this match, because there is a sub-context build up to the World Cup. Both teams know that on 14th October in Ahmedabad, that contest is going to define the career of many players, and this is a sort of tailor. Even though Rohit Sharma yesterday tried to play it down, the hype, and you can you just expect that, because normally India-Pakistan games are hyped up. Generally, traditionally that has been the case. If you look at the history, it has always been Indian batters, top-class Indian batters versus world-class Pakistani bowler. But this time, I think this is slightly different, because no longer India can say that we have an inferior bowling attack, because yes, they have Shaheen Shah, Afridi and Rock and Naseem Shah, but Naseem Shah is still Rock. And you consider India is even thinking of leaving out Mohammad Shami. Mohammad Shami, he will walk into any world-class 11. India has Jasprit Bumrah, Mohammad Siraj, world-class, as good as Shaheen and Rock. So I think even if you compare player-to-player bowler, at least the first two bowlers, India is on par with Pakistan. While on the batting, I think no matter, yes, Babar Azam has got 150 plus biggest score against Nepal.
Absolutely right. Absolutely, Vimal. I completely agree with you. Let me also rope in the man of the hour, Sunil Yashkalra, into this conversation as well. Let's talk about basics now. Let's talk about Pakistan first, and then we're going to talk about India, and then, of course, whether folks could also play spoil sport when these two teams take on each other. Well, Shaheen Shah Afridi is back, Sunil, and he's been a danger in the last three matches that he's played against India. The first and the second time, he did not produce any results. Right. The third time, he got some wickets, was also credited for the victory of Pakistan. And of course, he became a very popular meme as well. But they are having Naseem Shah, Haris Rauf, who are going to be a big trouble for Rohit Sharma to dodge. We already know that he and Virat Kohli are both, Rohit to a small extent, are both susceptible to hitting the ball when it's going towards the off stump and losing their wickets. Is this something that the Pakistani bowlers, including Mr. Afridi, are likely to deploy and employ?
Well, absolutely. If you go into the India-Pakistan match, everything head-to-head is fine. The only difference is how the first 4 overs are going to play, in whether it's your T20 or your 50-over matches. It's how you defend the important balls and score on the loose ones. Now, this is a judicious call which our two openers are going to play. If they are successful today, India has got it. But however, Shaheen Shah Afridi, your Shahs of the world, are very difficult to negotiate at this stage. Remember, they are coming in with match practice. They've got enough firepower, the pace, and they're hitting the deck real hard. So, in a way, India and Pakistan are at more or less at the same kind of a stature right now. But the only difference is Shaheen Shah Afridi.
Vimal, let's also talk about Babar. He's been smoldering form. He just knocked up 151, though it was against Nepal, but that gives him ample amount of warm-up and practice to take on some of the Indian bowlers. And considering that, even in terms of our bowling, whether Bumrah is going to play or not, it could be the game changer and the reason why Pakistan may or may not have the upper edge.
I think yes, Babar Azam is, if you look at it, Pakistan is heavily dependent on Babar Azam because Babar Azam is the batsman, and someone like Virat Kohli, if he says that Babar Azam is one of the top 3 batsmen across the format, that the praise cannot be more the higher. But having said that, there has been a lot of hype around Babar Azam, but the fact that he is yet to play a sensational, a defining 9, the kind of 82 which Virat Kohli played in the last game in Melbourne. So this is again a match which gives you opportunity to become a hero. Babar Azam from Pakistan, from India, I believe we all are talking about the experience of Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, but I think the guy who is going to be crucial from Indian point of view will be Shubman Gill.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.